and then go to restaurant, bring them. But now we need to be all together. So 8:30.
Dude, I've hit the live button, mother fluffer.
You did?
I've hit it. We are, well, if we're not, we will be any second. I'm pretty experienced at saying every time, are we live? And we are, in fact, live, Engin. So I am going to bet live. And can I just firstly start off by saying, mate, your hair is amazing. I love that you've done the new haircut. You've got yourself all sorted out, ready to go. Massive, massive weekend, Engin TERZI. Let's go. You got to be excited. You got to be excited. Do you think this is the biggest one you've done? The most? I mean, I was watching John the other day in his Delta Airlines kit saying, American A team. This is the strongest that they've ever taken over, in his opinion. The strongest team. Do you agree with that, mate? Do you think that's? Would you say that's right? The strongest ever lineup assembled.
Yeah, I believe so.
And what do you think, Engin? Where's your money at, mate? I mean, you know, when we were going to put
that as the guys on the boat.
If I say my opinion, people will blame me. So, I mean, I in fact, you know, the Eastern guys never blame me for that, because I kind of think that West looks, you know, a little bit favorite in general.
Okay, you agree that you think this is the American team have a really good shot at things this time?
It looks like, unless, you know, I don't know something that, you know, Eastern guys. I'm not saying that Eastern guys will not win. I don't think it's gonna be sweep.
No,
but I can say, I think, okay, how I see is, my opinion, like the matches that I think that West has more chance is more than the matches that East has more chance, the number of the matches. And then some matches I see exactly 50-50.
Yeah, I've been really balanced in my opinions on it. Do you want to walk through the matches individually, or do you want to just comment on? I know you've done a lot of sort of review things and what have you, but what are the matches that are? Oh, here we go. Super chat's just coming here. Matt Tickle My Limits Larry's, but this is going to be one hell of a card. Great job, Engin. I think everybody thinks the same. It is going to be a hell of a card, as Matt says. Unbelievable, and there's some really, really interesting matches on there. Really interesting. I mean, everybody talks about, you know, John Brzenk. That match is going to be on there. Obviously, Matt Mask, incredible, exciting, entertaining arm wrestler. But I really like Morozov and Derek as well. I think that's
See, there are some matches that, you know, confuses you because you don't know what to say. Like the same with Pauline and Samusha. I have no idea.
Well, Samusha at 90 kilo. I mean, let's be honest. The smaller version of Samusha is a beast, absolute beast. So I agree. It's really hard. I was going through that match in my mind, like how I do with Arm Wars, trying to mental map it out in my mind, thinking, well, Paul's going to blast him sideways, and it's probably going to sit up somewhere, and I have no clue.
They agreed on the interview that start in a hook in the first round.
They're actually going to go. Oh, I'm going to be honest. I think that favors Samusha, and I'll tell you why. Because I believe that Paul is more drag car, explosive, fast twitch, fire out of the blocks, whereas Samusha, we've seen before, has got insane endurance. Absolutely insane endurance. So you've got to be impressed with Paul Lynn. The White Oaks looked amazing in the latest outing against Ron Bath. I think shocked everyone. You know, how much damage had Ron taken from the Zurab match? Was he fully fit? I don't know.
Me neither.
Really
but do you realize that some rounds, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ron hit and Paul catch and then still beat him.
Certainly, I think it was round 2. Certainly one round, I know he did.
One round he catch him, still was able to. So it wasn't really like, you know, a flash starting, but catching and still being so strong. So I have no idea. One side of me says that Samusha gained like 10 kilo. He must be crazy strong. And the other side says, look at Paul, what he did to Ron, and then what he did to John. John beat him, but nobody can convince me that he was like walking in the park. You know, John couldn't finish him. And
As John's gone on, that's become more impressive, hasn't it? When we saw John with Zoloyev, when we saw John with yourself, when we've seen John with everyone, he's on that upward trend. He is on that trajectory again. So
yes. I am, and the guy, what was the guy? The Russian guy, was it Russian, Pavlo, or Ukrainian, or I don't know.
Davidenyev.
I'm just saying that whoever is facing John is the unluckiest one because he is still.
And Pavlo's rock strong.
No, really but what I'm just saying that everyone that
because of that trajectory,
yes, they're stronger, John. So I wish I was the one that who faced him first.
You get him when Chance did. Chance was smart and got in there early. It was impressive. Chance is no bum, strong boy, and he did well. But you know what, mate? I'm going to say congratulations. This is my favorite card that you've put together. End of. My favorite card, because whenever I look at a card and I've got as many questions as I've got answers, I love it. I love that. I like going in there and think, if I'm sat there a bit perplexed, if I'm sat there thinking, I don't know, that's friggin', I don't know. And there's a number of these matches that really,
it is, Neil, like when you already make a few matches around same category, it is not always possible to pick very top athletes and still perfectly match up like 50-50. Some matches, it has to happen like one guy favorites. But that is how the beauty of arm wrestling, that somebody needs to come and prove that people who guess about their match was wrong. You understand? That is the part of the life. Somebody needs to look favorite, and other guy needs to come and prove that people were wrong about this match. You understand? That has to happen too,
It really does, without a shadow of a doubt. Phil Woody, thank you for your super chat, mate. Really appreciated. Kevin Tamkai coming with a super chat. And he's put, I wish I was a multi-millionaire so I could give Engin and Neil millions to run arm wrestling events to their heart's desire. Well, if you ever do win that, mate, me and myself and Engin are up for it.
We are in.
We're in. We're already getting them on the boat. So have you got Rolly Ray over there? Is Ray over again doing that?
Tonight.
Good stuff. We've got to have a bit of Rolly Ray. Hopefully he brings the shirt and the belt. If he does, I will message him just so you know. I know you're very busy. So I'll make sure I message him and tell him that he must wear the shirt and belt combo to maximize the efficiency of this event. Obviously, we've got great matches. You need Rolly Ray in his optimum attire. And I do believe that the belt and shirt combo that he wore last time out is probably the greatest combo ever worn by a human man. So I think it's got to come out. Now, let's move on to more serious topics. I want to talk to you about the greatest upset potential on this card. Who do you feel has the greatest upset potential? That if they win it, it's going to advance them the most in terms of...
I mean, listen, it has to be the matches that has very clear favorites. So if a match has very clear favorites, but if it resolves the opposite way, then it should be the upset. So what can that be? One of them is people are thinking that Matt is like I don't know, like they say Prudnik is heavily favored against Matt, and if Matt beats Prudnik, I think that it will be like wow. And also if Zurab somehow beats John,
that would be wow.
Yeah, that will be wow too. Yeah,
that's wow.
Gennady beating Dave is
Gennady's dangerous as hell.
Yes, but Dave looks favorite.
I'd say less clear favorite in my opinion than the other two you mentioned.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
You know, I do think that Gennady, when he's firing on all cylinders, and I know that at the time there was a little bit of backstory to the match last time they met. It will be very interesting to see how that falls, especially as Dave's just come off the back of such an impressive performance, where, if anything, he was a slight underdog, I think, for a lot of people, because Alex had been on such a tear. So for Dave to come out and win that match in the fashion he did, I think that was super impressive. So obviously Dave's right there now.
Yeah.
I always have felt like Gennady Quickvinia is underrated, if anything. I think he's super complete, very explosive, got a great attitude. He's quick. Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
We all know that when once the match stop and Gennady is in, then you know that Gennady is great. But there are sometimes people that have so much horsepower that they may not give Gennady to get in the match. Like Pushkar usually, like Gennady never was really, when Pushkar was in good shape, you understand?
Yes.
Usually in his prime, he was just beating him, rest in peace. And then Dave is also now looks very dominant with his, unlike his usual, move. Now he's more like pronated base.
There's much more pronation. Yeah. I agree entirely.
Yeah. And so what I'm just saying that, like, we all know that if Gennady stops the match, balances the match, he has more chance than his opponent. When I say balances the match, Gennady stopped Hermes, but he was like this while Hermes had.
Yeah, he needs some purchase.
Yeah. The match needs to look a little bit close in a position as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I think I'm gonna pick on two particularly, okay? That in my mind would, I think, really underline the puller's status. Actually, there's three, because I think Paul Lynn falls into that category as well, where this would be a very different look and feel for Paul. I mean, because of the surroundings, I mean, because of the opponent's style, age, and other things. But most notably, Matt Mask, and I'm going to say Derek. Those two guys, okay, I believe have the opportunity in this event to really underline their credentials. And I'll tell you why. I think, certainly for me personally, I believe that a very well-prepared, big version of Yevgeny Prudnik is arguably, pound for pound, the best in the world right now. I really believe that. I think he may very well, he's certainly in that conversation. When that guy shows up ready, he is an absolute weapon.
Yes,
I really believe so.
I agree. I agree that in his own weight category, I mean, if you ask me who is the best, which needs to be proven. So that is right now, I would say Prudnik. If somebody comes and proves that we are wrong, it's okay, But right now, opinion, we think that it's Prudnik. Yeah,
let me break down how I see that, Engin, and I wonder whether you agree. For me, Matt, why this is fascinating is the whole concept of, which I know we both buy into very heavily, the whole concept of styles make matches. And the fact that as a silver bullet arm wrestler, as a guy with one, Matt's a bad mother. On that silver bullet scale, he may be the most dangerous silver bullet arm wrestler, period, in the world. He's got that one trick, but god damn, it's a good trick. His scale, his physicality, speed.
Whenever I read the social media, people's opinion is different than, like, for example, when I talk with Hermes personally, in Italy, I was in Italy, I talked with him, like, what do you think? He didn't say that Prudnik would win. He said he was like this.
Because Matt's dangerous.
Because he has pulled him.
Yes.
But he didn't say that Prudnik cannot win. Prudnik has chance to beat Matt convincingly. But it doesn't mean that there is some possibility there that, as you said, that the silver bullet thing, about Matt, if somehow, so that is how it is, either he does and he's successful, or he cannot do it and then he loses badly. So, but
the way I break it down, Engin, if you were to line up 10 of the absolute open weight elite guys from around the world, okay, I believe Yevgeny Prudnik would have a better chance of beating more of those men than Matt would. Significantly more. Let's say from those 10, Matt could beat 3. I believe Yevgeny Prudnik could probably beat 7 because of his completeness and the level of danger that man represents in different positions to different style of arm wrestler.
And do you know why?
Matt is lethally dangerous in one area, which some of them might close down, but it's a consistent area. It can beat anybody on the day.
Because Matt is unique puller.
Yes,
he's really a unique puller. That is why you think that, he has chance against Prudnik, because the other guys are very strong everywhere, but they may not be unique. They may be very like orthodox, you know, like you know, so that
Absolutely agree.
may be able to apply what he has.
Yep.
But Prudnik may also be able to apply against Matt and beat him as well. But it doesn't mean that there is no chance for Matt, because you need to be careful when you talk about the unique pullers. You know, unique pullers can do some weird things, you know, unexpected things. But again, it doesn't mean that we are saying that Matt is gonna win or something. Well, we are just seeing something there, a possibility. How big it is, I don't know, but there is a possibility.
Now, the other guy that I think falls into that exact same bracket, who's on that proving curve, and I rate very, very highly from a potential perspective, room to grow, will be Derek Smith. I think Derek has the physicality, the size, the intelligence at the arm wrestling table to do much more than he's doing right now or has done to date. He's just really had that coming out party where he got a big win against Tim. That put him on people's radar, but there was still the doubters, people there that are going, okay, Derek may not be the man yet. We're not sure where he's at.
But he has potential.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable potential, mate. Unbelievable potential. And I think, like many other people, if he comes out here and he cracks Morozov, that is another big underlining of the fact that, wait a minute, he commands respect and he deserves to be taken very seriously, because Artem Morozov is a bad man. He's a very, very, very strong puller. He's, again, a man that's hungry, aggressive, on the rise. One thing I wanted to ask you, when he pulled Evgeny Prudnik at the last event, there was some chat online, and you were obviously closer to it being there, but he damaged something in the first hit, that he was injured.
It was second round.
Right. But did the damage occur in that first hit? I read somewhere, they said, oh, yeah, but Morozov couldn't apply any pressure because in the very first hit of the first round.
No. First round, there was no injury, and Prudnik just easily won.
Yeah.
And the second round, Prudnik just hang him on his pronator, and then Morozov went there. But Morozov is just a very good friend of mine. But he was helpless there because he couldn't have any control. He was just hitting desperately, and then he injured himself while just Prudnik was holding him, you know. So it wasn't because of that. He got injured because he couldn't apply power, not because he couldn't apply power because he was injured.
I've been very impressed with Morozov. I am very impressed with Morozov. He's one of the guys that I rate very, very highly because he's beaten at a canter some guys that I rate very highly. Arif Ertem, one. Strong, another.
No.
Ziranov, another.
Arif was like 50%. He was totally injured that day with left arm. After his Cody Merritt final match, you know, if you see Arif now, his left arm is totally melted here, all the muscle. No signal is going. He felt like, oh, maybe I should do it or maybe not. And then the first round, he got injured. The later rounds, they didn't even pull, you know, they just acted like they pulled because he was already finished on round one, you know. So, no, but Morozov's left arm is very strong. What he did to Tobias.
But right arm as well, he's got a win against Ziranov, you know how highly I rate Ziranov.
Yeah, and then Ziranov was under 20 kilo there, not the under 10 kilo,
Yeah, he's had moments in his career, Morozov, where I've thought, wow, this kid's for real. So I'm very interested to see. I'm a big believer that the guys that are on the rise, the emerging talents that we got in the sport right now, the guys who it's time for them to shine. We're seeing, there it is, guys. You can get your shirt. He'll be up till about friggin' 2 a.m. signing shirts.
No, the t-shirt donation finished, but this is what they will get, the people who donated.
Looks cool,
I will make them sign as well. Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. East versus West. It's a classic. Be worth a few million in a couple of years. That be able to buy Engin a new ice cream van. I miss you being an ice cream man, son.
Yeah,
you would be my favorite ice cream man of all time. You want a fucking ice cream, yeah? Did you frighten many kids at the time when you went out selling that? Never, never. Just like, who are you, bugger? You won't listen up. So yeah,
ice cream man, and
I can't believe you're a florist and then an ice cream man. Amazing, mate. Absolute quality. So
Yeah.
let's talk about another couple of matches that are probably getting overlooked. I want you to walk me through the test for Marcio Barboza. A lot of people are saying they don't know this athlete. They see it as a canter for Marcio. Break that match down, mate. How dangerous is this guy that's pulling Marcio?
Oh, the Marcio is pulling right and left.
Right arm. Right arm.
Right arm is Tobias.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know where he's at. They've seen him pull a couple of times.
You know,
Morozov, he lost.
Marcio
Alex,
knows
he
it.
got crushed. But
I mean, I think that Marcio's chance to beat him outside is less than beating him inside. If Marcio gets him inside, Marcio is gonna beat him. But can Marcio get him inside? I don't know about that one.
I think that a lot of people, I've had messages saying, "Oh, it's a boring match." I don't think that is a boring match at all.
No.
I think that that match is going to be far more and he's far more balanced than people think, because Marcio's explosivity that he's been known for throughout his career, I think Sperong matches. I think he's very explosive. He's got explosivity to the press. He's got explosivity to the top roll. He's dangerous as hell. And another guy that's on the rise and a big man.
Do you realize that, you know, I am setting matches with some legends and some top athletes, but at the same time, I am adding some new
faces,
future hopes. I see them. This guy can do something. So you cannot expect them to get better while you left them sitting in the gym like this. You need to just say, hey, come, I give you one chance. The second, just start doing something new before I cut my hopes from you. Understand? Yeah. So that's,
you know, the funny thing, mate, when Alex beat Sperong, a lot of people were saying, okay, well, Tobias is not so good. He got run over there. It was a little bit of. I spoke to Alex after that.
Me too. He said he was as strong as Hermes. He said, yeah. So he said that he felt him as much as he felt Hermes.
I think that match particularly could be a real surprise package in terms of, you know, obviously Rombath and Zurab came out of the last event and stole the show.
Would you expect that? Would you expect it? Nobody expected. No, I can say that match is probably one of the most unforgettable matches in the history.
It was awesome. Rombath makes a career out of doing those. Yeah, he is. He's been in some of my favorite matches of all time. His match with Yoshi Kanai at Triple XL was one of, if not, match of all time. It was frigging amazing. Yes. You know, he's been in so many. Yeah. And another guy that's been in some screamers is Marcio Barboza, and I'm hoping that we see him go through the range here. I hope. He's had issues with people who've got a fast top roll and are tall and rangy. He had issues with Matt Mask. I think Tobias could cause him some problems and make him work hard.
It depends, you know, where the match is going. If he somehow just hooks him, I don't think the match will be so great inside. But if he cannot hook him, then we may see some wars.
I'm not sure he can hook him easily, though.
I don't know. I don't know where I don't know where his pronator is. Where Tobias' pronator is. I don't know.
He looks really explosive to me. I think Sperong's in that match. I think it's a great match.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, you know, if he can, because Marcio also has a very fast forward hooking ability. You know, Marcio is a very experienced guy.
Oh, very experienced and very well rounded.
Yes. Marcio, and I saw him. He was too big. You know, he was just big. I saw him. We have been together since, you know, yesterday, and his arms I never seen him like that. Huge.
Now, you caught up with all the guys today, or most of the guys that have arrived. We've seen John's there. We've seen, a lot of the guys there. I haven't seen Todd Hutchins arrive yet. Now, a lot of people... He's here.
Yeah.
Thank God, because I saw there was some...
He looks big. I saw him before. And then when last time, 3 months ago, he came here, I was like, wow, this guy is just putting some muscles on. And then today, I saw him. He is even more muscular. He's bigger. You know, we know how strong joint he has, elbow joint. But now I see some triceps there, some shoulders there, some biceps there. You know, he's just getting, I don't know. He's strong. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting vascular as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a picture of him the other day, and the first thing I noticed, I was like, whoa, his vascularity's gone up ridiculous. He looked like a 5'10" hard on.
Did you see John's comments about the competition?
No.
You didn't see that he said that 3 days ago, he said they are coming to sweep the
Oh,
Europe.
yes, I saw a comment.
No,
I saw on the video, you mean? Okay.
But did you see what he said yesterday as well?
I heard him say that he felt that it was a little bit, he was just saying it lightheartedly. He retracted a little bit, but I think he said it was the strongest team that he'd seen assembled from the United States of America to come over for a show.
Yeah, but yesterday he said that he said 2 days ago I said that we are gonna sweep Europeans, but maybe I misspoken. I thought that he was gonna take his word back. He said we are not gonna sweep you. He said exactly, we are gonna mop the floor with you. Yes. Yeah.
It's quite it's a brave comment. There's no
Just
doubt about that.
follow the press conference.
What time is the press conference on, mate?
Tomorrow, 8 o'clock with Istanbul time. It's like 1 p.m. with Eastern time.
So we got a super chat from Big Grove Goats. He's put, Engin, are you ready for the sweep?
For what?
Big Grove Goats with a super chat, and he's put, Engin, are you ready for the sweep?
Sweep of what?
Do you think the Americans are going to sweep it? Do you agree? I think he's winding you up there, mate.
He's asking me if I agree or if I'm ready.
Yeah. Are you ready for the sweep? Do you think it's going to happen?
I'm not the opponent. Like, why would I be ready? But do I expect a sweep? I see Western guys favorite, but sweep means that winning everything, right?
Yes.
I don't think that the sweep is gonna happen, but I give the edge to the Western guys. Neil, as I said, I need to take them to the dinner, but I will just continue as much as possible.
No problem.
So that the people who follows us, because I'm doing like everything by myself, except me, nobody has contact with all these athletes. I need to meet them. I need to do the hotel thing and then take them to the dinner. And
I know you'll love this bit tonight. This will be your favorite bit. Having to chill out with the guys, and it will be a lot of fun.
After I do everything, responsibility, everything, then I will be that way. But it's kind of a little bit tiring, like whenever I go somewhere else and then having this conversation is fun. But whenever you organize on your mind, you can focus. I'm like, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to make the t-shirts. I need to do this. I need to do that. So you are not really there, in fact.
I know.
Yeah.
100%. But it's looking like a great weekend. We're not going to keep you too long because I know you got to get. We're only going to jump on for a quick sort of catch up and bounce around for 30 minutes or so. But have you seen Paul Lynn yet?
No, he's coming. He's on the way.
Okay, he's not arrived yet.
He sent me a message. He said, "I just landed. It is far away." So I tell them, just get in taxi and I will meet you at the door. Here.
And is Mushia there now? Is he already out?
No, about 5 Georgians are coming tomorrow morning, 6:30.
Okay.
They come from like 1 hour, 1.5 hour flight. Americans are coming from like 10 hours flight.
Now, one massive question that we've got to discuss before you leave.
Yeah.
Monster Michael Todd. Massive reputation.
Yeah.
Extreme determination, tenacity shown throughout this guy's career. He's come over there and he's facing a relatively unknown opponent by Michael's standards. So Michael has been the guy that for the last few years has made his absolute career out of pulling the biggest, most notable arm wrestlers in the world. That is not the case in this instance. And yet he's pulling a guy who is very, very dangerous indeed. Where does this, in your opinion, leave Michael if he was to lose this match? Are you concerned about that? Do you think he should be feeling a lot of pressure or not?
Okay. Since the Eastern guys don't doubt my, how to say sensor, you say, like I see that Michael looks favorite.
Yep.
It doesn't mean that Michael is going to dominate him. I kind of think that, like, fresh power, I think that Reva's probably stronger. But if only the strength alone, the pressure alone was enough to beat Michael, the Pushkar would do that right away, 6-0 all the time,
Yeah.
So we know that, like, it wasn't the case. if Michael is like in a good shape, very good shape, I can see Revaz is taking like everything, almost everything, you know, putting in bad positions. But like, can he finish him? And if he can finish him, can he finish him without getting tired? And if he does that, can he do that 3 times in a super match with Michael? I kind of think it's very hard. Is it impossible? It's not. But where do I give the edge to Michael? I give. And if I answer your question, if Michael loses this one, then I kind of think that Michael needs to rest some time, you know. Maybe there are some things that needs to recover. There are sometimes things that you can recover only with time, and maybe like some year, 1 year or something, just full rest, maybe still training but not pushing the limits, and then let everything to heal up. But you know, he's also running some YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know if he can be inactive for a year or something, or I don't know. But I am just saying that if Michael, because Reva said that since he said 2018 WAF or Moldova event or something, 2018. So it's about like 3.5 years, because it was end of the 2018. So we have 2019, 20, 21, full 3 years. And then we are not even the half of the year now. So 3.5 years. Reva said that he has been inactive. He wasn't training. So if in fact, if I knew that the truth, no disrespect, but I wouldn't offer the match. I didn't know. I asked, you know, how is the shape, you know? So I didn't know that they were not. He was not in good shape. But whenever I did the interview with him, he said he has been inactive for 3.5 years, but he looks good, you know. He looks strong. Did you see his training with Gennady or no?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, when Gennady was trying to top roll him, he couldn't do anything.
Rivas looked really strong. I mean, obviously, you know, I want Michael to crush. No disrespect to Rivas. Mike's my boy. I want Mike to win.
I don't think he's gonna crush him. If crush means dominance, if it's dominance, I don't think Michael is gonna dominate him. I don't think. Maybe he will.
I'm praying that happens, Engin. I want Michael to get back to what Michael does and be dominant.
But Michael, listen. If you are talking about, if you want Michael to get back to where Michael was, Michael was not that guy. Michael was the guy who is patient and then just bringing the game to his place. And then
this is what I'm talking about. Let me give you an example. When Michael beat Dave Chafee, he did it in the most impressive fashion. It wasn't rushed, but he never looked in trouble. He looked. Yeah. That's what I mean by crushing. I mean dominant. So I would like to see, for Michael's confidence, because he's just come off the back of a couple of painful losses, big losses. I'm hoping that Mike can re-find what he does best, proudly do that, and just win the match at a canter, because I think that'll reinvigorate the lad, bring him back into the mix and get him chasing those big matches again. Hopefully that's what we see. Got a super chat from Carolyn Looms. Carolyn, thank you for your super chat. But Engin, did Derek arrive yet? Greatest.
I think he arrived, but didn't come yet to the hotel.
Okay.
I mean, he landed, yeah. And then I want to thank her that she has been sporting a lot. You know,
yeah. Carolyn's eggs.
She's a wonderful person. Yeah, thank you.
She's eggs. Now, another big fan of yours would be Sap the Bee. Sap, thank you for your super chat. He's put love you, Engin. So Sap the Bee, big fan of yours, mate. Got to say, Engin, as well, for an older guy, forearms are looking pretty tasty there, son. Hey?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Look at this. Look,
recovering a little bit.
200 years old.
I mean, I have neck problems. If you see I'm moving, whenever I let my arms hanging, it hurts my neck more. So whenever I lift them up here, so less pressure on my trapeze, you know, and then I feel better. But whenever
also, if you throw your head like really back, there you go. It's all about perspective, son. Look at that, eh? Still got it, mate.
Anyway, so what was I saying? That but also like Derek and Morozov, I don't see any of them, neither of them like favorites. I see like anything can happen that match. Like we can see, like you can see, the only bad part is that Derek was not like he didn't get the offer until last like
Late.
what like 20 days or something.
Yeah.
So but it wasn't really fault of mine. I wanted to set him with the other guy from Kazakhstan, Dzerano.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dzerano said that he hasn't been training. There's only 1 month. And then, you know, because this was gonna be the additional match, I already went to the limits of my budget, and I was like, this is I can offer. And the guy said, sorry, Engin. And then I couldn't set the match. So I said, you know, Derek, you know, like would you still want to be part with the team and come as a commentary guy? He said, yes, Engin. And then suddenly this Ongarbayev said that he doesn't feel good, he can't come. So and then I needed to switch the things. So then Morozov and Tobias was gonna pull, so just it was gonna be East versus West. So I made them East versus West, you know, instead of East versus East, you know.
Sure.
So this is how I asked Derek, like you are not ready. You didn't train for this event. So there is Tobias, there is Artem Morozov. Which one do you want to pull? Since Barboza is well trained. And also I didn't want to cancel the match of Barboza because
he picked Morozov.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or because he said that Morozov is ranked higher.
Yeah.
And he said that if I want to fulfill my dreams, I need to hit for the in his opinion, he thinks Morozov was like a bigger fish. This is
he won the match between the two men, so it makes 100% sense. Got a couple of super chats for you, Engin. He's put Big Grove Goats coming with a super chat, mate. Thank you very much. He's put Engin and Neil, have either of you tried to get Jerry for either of your events? I think everyone needs a reminder how good he is. What are your thoughts?
I mean, before every event, I asked Devon, I asked Jerry.
I also want both guys, so yeah.
No, what I'm just saying that if they are thinking, I'm not asking them, I'm asking them. Every event, even for August event, I already asked Jerry. I made my offer. For Devon, except this time, I asked him if he would pull left, right in my event every time. This time I didn't ask, but I told him, I said, Devon, I am not asking you super match because it would be stupid to
because of the level.
ask you to pull in May when I know that end of June you're gonna pull Levan, but you know that anytime you want, your match is here ready. So that's why. But if you want to come as a guest, you are more than welcome as well. You know, I can bring you as well. He said, and you know, I need to be, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And I agree. And I'm on with him tonight, mate. For anybody in the chat that doesn't know, tonight I'm on with Devon Larratt, 9:30 UK time, 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific tonight. I'll be on live with Devon Larratt. So if you're in the chat, you didn't know that, check it out tonight. Myself and No Limits Devon Larratt will be live.
Yeah, the reason that I'm saying this, because a lot of people may be thinking that I'm not inviting them. So I'm just clearing that I even invited Denis Blenko. Understand? Like if Russians right now are not banned by both federations, I would have already Lalet in here.
Yeah,
already.
There are things you can't overcome, and that's definitely one of them, mate.
Yeah.
Jerry Caderet would be awesome to get in there. We've had a super chat from Ryan Dragon. He's put, Engin, thanks for putting on another great event. Can't wait until Saturday. Looking forward to any pre and post match content. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, mate. Just for one more time to promote it.
I forgot to
give them the times.
Saptabi, I forgot to thank. And thank you, Saptabi, as well. Yeah. What's that?
And just tell them the times, mate. So you get a plug for the event in there. Just give them the times.
20 p.m., you know, 8 p.m. Istanbul time, which is 13 Eastern time, and then 10 a.m. in the morning for the Pacific time. And then it's for the England from probably 5 p.m. I think. You are 3 hours behind, right?
That's right, yeah. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I cannot wait. There's so many great matches on this card. So many matches where there are as many questions as there are answers. Always nice when you get a card and you look at the thing and you're asking yourself questions. You're not sure how it's going to go. This is definitely one of those. The one match we haven't covered off in any detail, and we cannot go without doing it. I mean, TERZI.
Oh yeah,
Mate.
Yeah.
We've seen Irakli pull against powerful opponents before. The last time we saw him, albeit at a lighter weight, significantly lighter weight, was against Andreev. Sasha bested him. You can draw some comparisons here, but let's be honest, Irakli much bigger, looks better at that weight. He looked so much more comfortable in his skin at that weight. He's a bigger framed guy and he looks really good in that respect. Now, it's also fair to say TERZI right now looks to be rock strong.
Yeah,
he looks
probably best shape in his life. Yeah,
he's right there, isn't he? He looks mega. He looks focused. He looks dedicated. Even his eyebrows look better. Everything about the man looks amazing, mate. And this is, I think, probably if you pin down most people in the sport, the purists of the game, this may be the match that has more excitement around it than any other.
How I see the match, I see the match. Irakli is taking his wrist, but not controlling his pronator. So I see a war because he has the pronator.
Yep.
So if Irakli is strong enough to also control the pronator of thought, like this is not enough. Needs to turn
that palm up.
Yeah, if he overpronates like this, he may lose the match. But sometimes you overpronate, but you are strong enough, you can still pin the guy. But it is easier to control the pronator and then not overpronate him, but you still have the pronator and then pressing over the guy's pronator here so he cannot put shoulder. But once you have here, it is a different story. So it is up to how strong Irakli is. If he can somehow, if he did the homework very well, when we did the interview, I also told him this. He said, I realized that, and now I'm using my wrist more. And then whenever I saw him training with Prudnik right after the East versus West 2, so I saw his wrist better. Also, whenever I saw him with Sonev, like if he can do this, his chance is higher. If he just goes outside, I don't know, he needs to be like a Superman to do that 3 times because he is not like a Rustem Babev or Arsen Liliev type of this guy.
He's not that guy.
Yeah, because he is more like this way first.
Yes.
And then this way first. So whenever you go in this way, you give him time to put the shoulder, like you are giving him time.
I agree entirely.
Like, you need to take him down like before he locks his joint and applies the pressure. So, see, it is beauty of arm wrestling. You and I, we both know all the possibilities, but people shouldn't expect us to know how strong they are and how coordinated, because we know a lot about Todd Hutchings because he has been in front of us. But when you talk about a young guy like Irakli, these guys can develop faster in strength and also in coordination. They can do, still learning. So they are still adding a lot. Even Todd Hutchings at this age, he is still progressing in technique.
Oh, he's evolving, mate. He is. He's evolving before our eyes. There's no doubt about that. The man is evolving.
So what I'm just saying that Irakli may be different than what we are talking about 1.5 years ago when he pulled Sasha. And now we know that he is more than 10 kilo heavier. So anything is possible. You give me $10, where you put that money? I don't bet. It's against my belief. But if I would bet, where's your $10? I think slightly to the top, slightly, a little bit. Yeah, there, yeah. I will bet more than $10.
But the one thing I would say there, despite the fact that I am picking Todd, I would say that Iraq, because this is a shorter duration, so it's a race to 3 pins. Let's say, for example, if they were pulling in Arm Wars,
6 rounds.
I actually believe that over 6 rounds, Todd does have a better chance because the back 3 he comes good because the man has endurance for days. He seems to be able to pull. Yeah, here in your event there, where it's a race over the duration, I actually believe that it's better suited to Irakli. So if he's gonna get a win, it's not a bad place to do it. I think in a main draw tournament, Irakli is much more dangerous. I struggle to see him outlasting. I struggle to see him outlasting Todd, and I struggle to see him finding a route through Todd 3 times. And in my opinion, once the brakes go on properly, it's a very, very hard man to beat, Todd Zilla.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
very hard man. So
I mean, even John says that, but I can say that Irakli's back pressure, and I don't know if it is enough, but is probably stronger than. Whenever I talk with Prudnik said that Irakli is as strong as me. He said, but he said that Prudnik said that he is more technical than Irakli, more complete. That's true, you know. But he said, I said, are you sure that Irakli is as strong as you? Prudnik said, yes, Irakli is as strong as me. He said, because they pull each other.
Yeah,
he kind of felt it. Yeah, I think that Prudnik would know better than at least I do, because he felt it. I wouldn't argue with him. I don't know. We will see.
I think it's the same thing as I was talking about earlier, Engin. I think sometimes one guy matches up with another guy and creates problems, and it can mess with you. But if you lined up 10 guys, Prudnik's beating a lot more of them than Irakli is, in my opinion. I just believe that's the case. We've had a super chat in from Red Rocket Pig for you, mate. He's put, Engin, stop showing your forearms on stream. I haven't gotten anything since she's seen you. So obviously, his missus is impressed with the old forearms there, son. You've still got it for an older guy.
I because if I don't go, people will get upset. But if I go, then I will have to finish the chat. So it is better than nothing to still continue.
Hey, it's all right, mate. It's all right. We can do a bit of more back. We might get show the people in the chat a shot of some of the lads there. We're just getting ready to go out. We are going to jump off here shortly. Ladies
if you don't mind, you know, I can continue like this as much as possible.
No problem. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We might even get some insight from some of the lads in the foyer. So you're going out for something to eat with the guys tonight. I'm sure that the mental games will kick off. Have you seen any of that up to now, Engin? Has anybody started giving it the big one?
Yeah, they are teasing each other, but just someone needs to provocate them. So
I wonder who could do that job, Engin.
That person is right in front of you, and then just watch the press conference, then you will see.
Yeah, you're going to put the stirring stick in there, eh? Get stuck into them. Nice work. So let's have a look at any more super chats we got in. Just make sure we haven't missed any before we do jump off. Brad Butler, thank you for your super chat, mate. Big supporter of the channel. He's coming with Arm Wars and East versus West. You two of arm wrestling fans chomping at the bit. Yeah, good stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. Also, you can see the quality of Engin's Wi-Fi over there, where he even kept the signal in the lift. Lovely darts.
You can still see me, right?
Jump the all over do there, Engin. You got the head and the beard same length. Nice work.
Yeah, where are all the guys? What time is it? Isn't it 8:30 yet?
They're all upstairs watching the show, mate. Come on, they're like tuning in, getting the insight so they can hammer you tonight when you get out there. Red Rocket Pig with another super chat. He's put, I had to go to my other girlfriend. Pamela.
Yo, look who it is.
Oh!
I will fuck you up.
Yeah. Twice. Oh, is Idris in the house? Here we go.
Did you get in your room?
Mate, you just came putting the band back together. Hey, Paul.
Real quick.
Presenting the fix. Paul in. Come on, mate. Let's go. Absolutely fantastic.
Hey, Neil,
Adam
can you talk
Silver
to
over
Engin
there.
to let me weigh in quick before I die?
Mate, do that. Get it done. Do it live. Do it live. Let's go.
You are hardly making 100 kilo?
I mean, I weighed 101. Yeah. I weighed 101 yesterday morning.
We make it big on the fix, Engin. We make it big on the fix, son.
Okay.
Get him weighed in.
And everything.
Everybody in this chat wants to see a naked Paul Lynn. I'll just put it on my face.
I don't know. Half of them win already.
Oh, I was going to pay for the taxi.
Yeah, half of them win already.
Those of you in the chat wondering if Paul Lynn had shown up. Yes, he has, and he is huge.
ready to go.
Okay, the cars are coming, yeah.
In the mother fluffing house. It's on. So you're going to go weigh him in now.
You see, Matt is ready to go.
He's already out there.
Matt injured his leg. Matt injured his leg.
How the hell's he injured his leg?
Yeah.
What's he done to his leg?
What the fuck is going on, my man?
Who the fuck is that guy? Let's go. Are you ready, Matt? You ready to do this thing?
I'm fucking born ready. I'm already broken, so I ain't gonna get broken no more. Yeah. It only happens once.
Wait, right? What have you done to your leg? Is it your left or your right leg? Left or right leg that you've screwed up?
The left.
Left. Ah.
Yeah. Who cares about left? So Morozov might have a chance, but Prudnik's still fucked. Right?
Oh. Absolute quality, mate. Absolute quality. I'm very, very interested to see your match, Matt. We were talking about it earlier on. You've pretty much picked the hardest guy pound for pound you could possibly have picked. So that's
funny because I was thinking Prudnik picked the hardest motherfucker he could have picked too.
There you go. That's the attitude.
I was thinking if he wants to hook somebody, he picked the wrong fucking man. Right?
Hey, I can't wait. Excitement to the max, mate. It's going off. Absolute quality.
He's already fucking there. He's already there.
Dude, I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. Never underestimate the power of the silver bullet. Let's go. Carolyn Looms with a super chat. She's put thanks for showing.
I should have been down earlier.
Say again, mate.
I said I should have come down earlier to catch all of them. Half of them already went to restaurant.
They're on their way.
You could talk with all of them, but how did we not think about it? Because I had to put my battery charger.
Listen, you know how it goes. If we get chatting, we'll be on for friggin' hours. We don't need no foyer full of arm wrestlers. You just put us in a room. We'll chat for 7 hours.
Can I tell you something?
Let's go.
I will be in restaurant in 5 minutes. Okay, and everybody is there. Just
get your ass in that cab.
Yeah, and then we go live there. Okay.
Let's get your ass in that cab.
Chatting with the guys.
I'll chat with the guys. You get your ass in that cab.
Yeah. Yes, but don't go anywhere.
Let's fucking go. Come on.
Yeah, just wait. See.
Get on there. Oh, the wolf.
Brother, how are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the chat, you're in the presence of greatness. That is the wolf. Kurt Niazi, the greatest of all men. Mate, living legend.
Thank you, brother.
Kurt, how you doing? You okay?
I am fine. Thank you.
Listen, we need to get you to Arm Wars. It must happen. We need the wolf in Arm Wars. It's got to go. We've got to do this. Tell the story of the wolf.
Yeah, he says maybe. Okay, I go restaurant and then I will join again from the same link, right? There. Same link. Yeah. Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is on. East versus West. I'm keeping an eye on the time as well, because remember, we are going live tonight with No Limits Devon Lara also. So we got a massive night of lives. I feel like Evan Burgoyne. I feel like Uncle John. Absolutely killing it with the lives. But what a card. Let us know in the chat who you guys are most looking forward to. What's the favorite matches for you tonight? Ladies and gents in the chat, give us a shout out. Let us know who you want to see most. And when Engin does come back on, we'll try and track that match down for you. Try and make sure we get a comment from the people who are going to be in the match. Paul Lynn, looking rock strong, looking really sharp. And you heard it there, ladies and gents. He is struggling to make the 100 kilos. Big boy. He's set. He's ready. Do you guys agree that this is the strongest ever US team that we've seen internationally? Certainly a good one. It's going to be fun. Who've we got? Let's have a look at some of the comments in the chat. I'll try and catch up a little bit and see if there's anything we can answer while we're on here. Carolyn Loom saying she's looking forward to Derek Smith's match most. Paul Lynn and Samusha, Hutchins and Irakli from Foxball. James Statham in the mother fluffing house. But mate, we need to get ahead and start attending these big cards. Yes, we do. It's got to happen. We should be there. I'm sat here with a semi on for Saturday.
cannot wait for this card. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Matt was hilarious, mate. Matt's pumped up, Kane, with that comment. Laggy is saying, Neil, ask where and when the press conference is, please. Well, I know he said tomorrow, and I believe, I'll check it out, but I believe he said 8 p.m. Istanbul time. Let me check that out. I think that's 5 p.m. GMT, there or thereabouts. Let me have a look. What else? A little bit of love in the chat for Prudnik versus Mask. Guys, I said it earlier. That is an absolute silver bullet opportunity. I see Prudnik as the favourite. I think he does more things better than Matt, but do not underestimate the lethal silver bullet potential that Matt Mask possesses. You're talking about a man who is 6 feet 7 inches tall, lightning fast, and has obviously learned from past experiences. He's gone out there earlier to get acclimatized. He's gone out there to get himself mentally ready. He's definitely in the ascendancy. Mask is dangerous, and I'm really looking forward to that match a great deal. I think John will dominate over there. I expect to see John put on a show. I think another really underrated match is Marcio and Sprong. Really underrated match. I'm looking forward to seeing that very much. Hermes Desperini with a super chat. He's put, my arm wrestling erection always lasts longer than 4 hours after your show, Neil. Keep up the good work and keep the blood flowing. Let's fucking go. I mean, it feels unusual to be on a show before 7 o'clock at night talking to people about hard-ons. But hey, whatever we got to do. Let's have a look at this chat again, see what we got in there. Brad Butler, he's put, made my day. I'm tell you what, mate, it's a busy one tonight. As I've said, if you're just joining us, and I think we've got about 400 people in the chat, I'm on with Devon, No Limits, Lara later on this evening as well. It is now about 5 minutes to 7. So in about 2 hours and 30 minutes time, I'll be on here with No Limits, Devon, Lara. A lot to talk about there. Massive matchup coming up. It's closing in. We saw some of the guys responsible for that match tonight. They're in the hotel. Adam Silver, Donny Dreers over there from Core Sports. 2 of the guys that are responsible for putting on that match. And we cannot wait to see it. It's going to be awesome. And we're going to hear from Devon tonight. The emotion is flowing heavily into that one. But right now, all focus is on East versus West. It's another massive arm wrestling weekend. The sport going crazy right now. Fabulous times for arm wrestling. We got Arm Wars resurgent. We got another show coming out tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. James Statham working in the man cave, trying to get that one churned out for you guys. We're going to see Rolly Ray in action with Patrick Berg on tomorrow night's release. That will premiere at 10 o'clock tomorrow, rather than the normal time. And the reason for that is, I may even push it back to 10:30. And the reason for that is that I will be live tomorrow night with Levan Saganashvili. So just to be clear, tonight we got Devon Lara, No Limits Devon Lara on the show. Be live with him this evening for his side of that whole story. We'll talk to him and you'll have the opportunity to come on. We will be live this evening. Tomorrow night, we're back on with Levan Saganashvili and we get the opportunity to hear from the man who is widely regarded, universally regarded as the best in the world right now. Big weekend. If that wasn't enough, we bounce into Saturday and we're straight on to East versus West. So it's a huge weekend of arm wrestling in prospect. What better time to be an arm wrestling fan than right now? I hope you guys have all tuned in. I hope you've bought your pay-per-view ready for tomorrow night, or Saturday night, I should say. Let's have a look who we got right now in the chat. So Nate Polidoro, he's put pick up TERZI wheels, and to an extent MTT own arm wrestling in this day and age. Tell you what, there's a resurgence in the sport right now. We got the GOAT has come back into it. John Brzezinski, he's breathed life in there. We got huge matches taking place around the world. We got opportunities for newcomers to establish themselves. We got Rolly Ray showing up. Hey, and just as I say that, guess who's back? Let's have a look. Yeah, Rolly Ray was in the chat saying that he's got the shirt and the belt combo ready to go. It's all happening. Come on, Engin, get that connected. Watch this. He'll have Bobbin's Wi-Fi. but we'll have 15 minutes listening. Hey, here he is. It's a sexy man. Here we go. Oh, God, it's going to make me hungry, this.
Hey, I am making them work. Okay.
Hey,
they are working. I found them a job at the, you know.
There you go. Look at that. Look.
Yeah.
Derek Smith in the mother fluffing hat. Rebecca Shoulders Todd in the mother fluffing house. Who's that dodgy old bastard with the beard in the background? Oh, you're not big enough. Marcio Barbosa in the John Mosaic in the house.
$7 an hour. I found him. What are you doing? You should serve the customers.
Look at that, eh? I'll take Krasimir. Krasi, how much weight have you put on since we last spoke? Come on. Where's the?
Yeah, it's just too loud here. It's very hard to hear you, Neil.
No problem, mate. It's good to see that all the guys have firstly got their safe. That's the biggest thing, mate. So, hey, Tobias Sperong, ladies and gents, ready to go, Tobias? How you doing, brother? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, of course.
Good stuff. Where's the weight now, mate? Are you bigger than we saw you last time?
Well, no, the same.
Same size.
Yeah, same weight.
And you're pulling Marcio Barbosa, Tobias. Very, very well-rounded opponent. How do you feel coming into this in terms of your confidence? Do you feel like you're the favorite here or the underdog?
Right?
I can't hear you.
It's too loud here. Hard to hear you.
Okay, mate. No problem.
Here is Morozov.
Hey, Steel Morozov in the house. Good stuff. Looking powerful. What a lineup, ladies and gents. You can see it right now. This is what you can look forward to on Engin East versus West.
I was thinking that we could hear, but it's just very loud here. We don't hear you. So sorry about it. Yeah.
Not a problem, brother. Listen, what we're going to do, we'll jump off. We'll end this show now. I want to say thanks for tuning in, mate. Thanks for giving us some time with the guys. It's been good to see. Everybody's there safe. Just revs up that atmosphere a little bit. And I want to wish you the very best of luck, Engin, for the show this weekend. I know it's going to be an absolute killer. I'm going to be tuning in. One more time, Engin, where can people see the press conference tomorrow and at what time?
It is, again, 8 p.m. Istanbul time. So it is 1 p.m. East and 10 a.m. Pacific time, the press conference tomorrow. And the channel we will most likely my channel, but we may change it. I don't know yet. We will decide it.
And on Saturday, for those people who don't know, where can they watch this live and at what time will the action begin?
Course Sports. They need to go to Course Sports and then they purchase from there. $13.99, but incredible matches. And again, 8 p.m. the competition starts Istanbul time. It is 5 p.m. UK time, and
hey, here he is. Look, trying to get bigger.
I'm giving my best,
mate. I'm behind you 100%, Krasimir. I know you're going to kick some ass, mate. Let's go.
I will give my best,
dude. Good to see you. How are you feeling?
Neil, Arif is here. He just said that he disagrees with you.
In what respect? With Krasimir?
Yeah, Arif he just heard what you say, kick ass. He said that he is very offended. He said that Neil, no, he's not even here.
It's okay. Listen, Arif would understand. Me and Krasi go way back. He's my boy. I've got a back. Yeah. Just all you need to tell Arif is
Krasimir's not big enough.
Come on, don't be whispering there. We hardly hear you anyways. Anyways, you take care of yourself, Neil. And thanks everyone for watching. And once again, thank you for inviting me. And sorry for not spending more time. As you see here, I need to coordinate things.
No problem. If you get the opportunity, we'd love to try and get you on the fix after the show if you're not completely destroyed. But most importantly, all the very best of luck to all the guys. I hope everybody stays injury-free and safe. And I hope it delivers on the promise that this one has. Great job, Engin. Good job, mate.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you very, very much. Bye.
Take it easy, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, what a card in prospect for East versus West. I know, like myself, you'll be super excited and ready to go with this thing. We're going to wrap up. We've now been on for just about an hour. We're going to wrap it up there. And we will be back on live. Remember, for those of you in the chat that don't know, we'll be back on live tonight at 9:30 GMT. So in about 2 hours, 30 minutes time, get back here for No Limits Devon Larratt. Live and exclusive Q&A here on Supernatural Strength. Ladies and gents, if this is your first time to Supernatural Strength, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, Arm Wars tomorrow night premieres at around 10 o'clock, 10:30 on the new Arm Wars channel. Get over there, be ready to check it out, and we'll see you in a couple of hours' time. Ladies and gents, biggity bong.